Okay, let's dive right into this. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the sheer volume of expensive software and monthly subscriptions you supposedly need just to get through a basic academic project, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're breaking down a highly curated toolkit from the AI+tec channel that literally reshapes how we approach learning, research, and project creation. We're mapping out an entire day-in-the-life workflow focused entirely on AI and education, using only the frameworks they've outlined. So get ready, because we're about to seriously streamline your educational life.
Think about this for a second. What if your entire academic project could be powered by free AI, right from that device sitting in your pocket right now? The source material we're analyzing today places a massive emphasis on the importance of AI on iPhone and Android. We aren't talking about huge, expensive desktop setups here. We're talking about leveraging mobile devices to completely transform our educational workflow, and doing it for absolutely $0. The power to research, synthesize, build, and present, it's entirely mobile and completely accessible.
So here's our educational AI workflow for this explainer. 1. The foundation of AI learning. 2. Supercharging academic research. 3. Mastering code and audio. And 4. Acing the final presentation.
Let's start with Section 1, the foundation of AI learning. Accessing the big models.
These are the big players in the space, defined exactly as they are in the AI+tec catalog. You've got ChatGPT, which they frame as the industry-standard foundational model. Then there's Claude, explicitly defined as a family of artificial intelligence. And finally, Gemini AI, which is a family of advanced artificial intelligence models developed by Google. Having these specific, distinct platforms right on your phone means you essentially have different brains you can consult at any given time. Depending on exactly what your project needs, you can pivot between these foundational models to get the absolute best starting point for your academic work. Okay, so now that we have the models, we need a game plan, right? We're going to apply these platforms to a 3-step academic project lifecycle. Step 1 is the research phase. Step 2 is executing the technical details, things like code and audio. And Step 3 is building the final presentation. Let's walk through exactly how the AI+tec toolkit tackles each of these crucial phases.
Moving into Section 2, Supercharging Academic Research. Information without the overload.
You know, the reality of being a modern student is often just facing a paralyzing wall of information. Traditional research means endless browser tabs, hours upon hours of manual sorting, and those database subscriptions that can easily cost hundreds of dollars a year just for access. But the AI-powered research method fundamentally flips that script. The source material specifically calls out finding free AI tools that replace paid software. This isn't just about doing things a little bit faster. It's about instantly synthesizing data and completely removing the financial barrier of paid academic software. It levels the playing field so you can actually focus on the big ideas rather than the endless sorting.
And when it comes to that synthesis, the source points us directly to Perplexity AI. This is highlighted as the ultimate solution for the research phase. In fact, the source material actually dedicates an entire comprehensive guide specifically to mastering this one tool. Think about it. Instead of just giving you a massive list of links to click through, a tool like this acts as a dedicated, tireless research assistant. It gathers comprehensive information, actually cites its sources, and summarizes complex topics so you can digest the material rather than just drowning in it. But hey, what happens once the research is done and you actually need to build something?
That brings us to Section 3, Mastering Code and Audio, Executing the Technical Details.
Let's be honest, for a lot of us non-majors, the idea of suddenly having to write code or mix audio for a multimedia project sounds absolutely terrifying, right? But you no longer need a computer science degree or an audio engineering background to execute these complex tasks. The sources specifically highlight 2 distinct categories here: the best free AI coding apps and the best free AI tools for audio. For coding, these apps help you write scripts, debug your errors, and actually learn the logic of code efficiently. And for multimedia, the tools provide what the source calls editing magic in progress, allowing for seamless audio generation and refinement. It literally takes the fear entirely out of the creation process. But you want to know the most crucial point here? The cost is exactly $0. This entire technical execution phase, the coding, the debugging, the audio engineering, the editing magic, it's all powered entirely by the best free tools the source has curated. We are completely bypassing the traditional gatekeepers of expensive creative suites and software licenses. This is high-level execution, totally democratized and accessible to literally anyone with a phone and an internet connection. Okay, so you built it. Now it's time to show off that work.
Which leads to Section 4, acing the final presentation, delivering the project. Because let's face it, getting the data is really only half the battle. Communicating it effectively is the other half. The source directly outlines the best free AI presentation apps to tackle this. These tools take all your hard-earned research and technical assets and help you format and design your findings into a visually compelling final deliverable. You don't have to be a graphic designer to make your project look professional and authoritative anymore. Formatting slides is usually a huge pain point, but these apps do the heavy lifting on design. That means you get to focus purely on your message and your delivery.
So, let's bring this all together into our complete $0 workflow. Your foundation relies on accessing ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini right on your mobile device. Your heavy research is streamlined through Perplexity AI, your technical execution is handled by free AI coding and audio apps, and your final delivery is polished by free AI presentation apps. It is genuinely awe-inspiring when you take a step back and look at the whole shebang. It's this seamless ecosystem that replaces thousands of dollars of traditional software and countless hours of tedious labor, replacing it all with efficient, focused learning.
But as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a vital question. If free AI on your phone can conduct your research, write your code, edit your audio, and build your final presentations, what does it actually mean to truly learn? If the tools are handling the mechanics of the project, perhaps our role as students is shifting from mere data collectors to directors of intelligence. It is such a fascinating frontier.
Thanks for watching AI Tech. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.